Yo, it's your boy Concise. We are back in the building. What's going on with y'all? I know it's Sunday night football. My team has already played, and I did not finish the game because we lost last minute. I don't know what's up with us Chargers, but we not we not we not doing well. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on with us, but anyway, I feel a lot better doing this right now. So I wanted to do something with y'all, man. I just want to see some haircuts. Um, doesn't matter if you dumb nice with it or you're a beginning barber. I think it'd be a cool time to check out some haircuts, preferably on your Instagram. If you have an Instagram, um, put it in the comment section what your Instagram name is, and let's look at your page. Let's look at some haircuts. If you need any help or anything of that nature, we can talk about that tonight. So, like I said, I was going to continue to try to do this on Sunday nights, and yeah, we here. So, what's going on with everybody? Hope your day was well. And in the comment section, go ahead and put your Instagram name if you want me to see it, or if you have any questions about your technique and all that stuff, just let me know. Kyle the barber, what's going on, man? How's everything with you? You already know mine. Now, Mr. Mitchell, I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Mitchell. uh, what you what we seen early? Do you want to talk about that, or would you rather see something else? So just put it in the comment section if you want me to check it out, or if you have any questions about anything. It can even be about business as well. Um, we can talk about that, but kind of hyped about this one. I really, like I said, I really want to see y'all get to a place where you feel real confident. So you do want to talk about that one. Okay, so we're gonna check out Mitchell, Mr. Mitchell, and let me go into that. Doing it on the back end. Oh, I don't see it. It's not showing me no photos on this. Hey, Des, you might need to send that to me because I don't see it. Cal the Barber dot one. I'm not sure why I don't see it. I'm gonna refresh the page, but I'm gonna try to go in order. Yeah, no. So I'm gonna have to go to your page and see. Nope, never mind. Here it is. I see it. All right, let's get to it. All right, y'all. So this is Mr. Mitchell. I don't believe he's in a barbershop right now. I think he's cutting from home, and we're gonna talk about some of these now. I'm gonna get. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, we'll do it like that. All right, so the top two we really can't see, but they do look blurry, you know, from this end. Let's talk about the one in the middle. Let's talk about those two real quick. Now, the one to the left, uh, the light skinned boy, as y'all see that there's like a noticeable strong line right here. It looks like he did probably one and a half closed, one open at the top. I'm gonna say probably one and a half, and then he tried to fade down. Now it seems like he used uh, a lighter guard. I'll say a lower guard, like a zero up here, and then there's no transition. So when I was when I was younger, you know what I mean, in barbering, I used to, if I found myself having a line, and it took time for me to figure out what to do, but my process was doing my foundation steps over. So if I started with the 1.5 and then I faded down, that's what I did. Um, I'll pick up the 1.5, clean up the top, then I'll put the one on, open halfway close, and keep going down until I realize what that guard is that takes that line out without jeopardizing the fade and the gradients. So that's what I would have did on the one that's on the left right here. I probably would have went down, and this right here is probably a one halfway open, completely closed to a zero guard. That's probably going to work that area to blend well. Um, Now let's go to the middle. We're still in the middle section where we're talking about uh this I believe this is a mid ball fade, and the gradients on it is not as strong as it could be. Now there's two things I think that can like make this, you know, pop out even more is knowing what guards to use to blend that out and what other tool are you using when you're cutting. Now, if you're using a clipper and a comb, that's fine. But when you have somebody that has 4C hair, coarse hair, majority of black people hair, sometimes it's used it's sometimes it's good to get a brush and brush that down as you're cutting because I guarantee you a lot of a lot of this that he was fading was being pushed up by the guard or the blade, and it wasn't really cutting it to blend. So that's something that we gotta really think about when it comes to doing like any ball fades on coarse hair, 4C hair, coarse hair. You got to make sure you either have a comb. Well, I use a comb when it's a little bit longer, but once the hair starts to get more shorter and shorter, I use a brush. So that would have been my step. It looks like a zero guard. If you look at the bottom one, right under the middle one, and you see that strong line, I think a zero guard really could have got that out, and I probably would have used my corners with the blade open to really master that blend. And this seems like a drop. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a drop, but also I probably would have went up a little bit higher in the back to blend it with the sides. But y'all let me know what y'all think. What do y'all think he could have did as well? Joski, what's going on? What's going on? Kyle the Barber one. That's the next person. Anybody else wants to put the information up? I'll try to just stick with 1 to 2 messages. I mean 1 to 2 minutes on it on each person. Okay, okay. Can y'all see it? Okay, I just want to make sure y'all see what I see. Oh, those are dope. Okay. The middle picture, the top one is cool. Seems like it's really overuse of enhancements or not the proper use of enhancements, I would say, on this lineup. It definitely could have popped more. You didn't need enhancements really in this area or where the hair is kind of dark up here. If anything, I would just would have had the enhancements really just on the edges right here where you have the pencil line. And I would have raised that pencil line out. Because it could still pop. You don't have to like just leave it like that. Okay. So I believe that's yourself lining yourself up. Enhancements again, it's too let me click on this one. The enhancements right here is too much back here. Just keep it near the line. The more and more you do that, you'll start to see how of a natural look it gives. It doesn't have to be so strong. And sometimes when you do this, I don't know if y'all can see me zooming in. I hope so. Let me see. Oh, y'all can. Great. Uh, what's my IG? Concise the Barber. I'll post that same as my YouTube is my IG. But let me go back to this. But as you see right here, there's still some hair, and you faded this out, and I believe that you're going for more like of a C, like a burst a little bit, and keeping this line dark, which is fine. Um, but the hair right here almost kind of looks like the hair up here. And I would probably this would have blended this out a little bit more. So you would have never had to darken this because this looks too unnatural. And then when it comes to lineups, I'm not sure if you did your lineup already after the pencil, but I would have sharpened this just a little bit more right here. Other than that, this is more so, being a barber and seeing certain things that some people won't see, but it's more for educational purposes. All right, so let's see. Now, see, let's go to this one. This one was better. This one was better. I mean, there's still some things you could have tweaked a little bit more, but at least the enhancements wasn't overpowering the haircut. So I would say that this looks better than the one you recently just posted. But I'll take this out. I'll probably have the blade open or the zero guard. Either if you're using a floating, I will just tap it up just a little bit before close, and that should get this area nice and good. All right, let's see. My man was spinning at one point. Okay, okay. I ain't gonna hold you. My waist was like that and then some. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you got multiple pictures. We didn't talk about. We talked about it, but we didn't talk about it. I'm messing up. My bad, y'all. Yeah. And then when it comes to this, sometimes see, I'm going to do a video on when you have a taper like this, and somebody has hair right here, and you still have just a little bit hair on the sides. I'm going to do a video on this because getting this hair right here to blend with this sometimes can be difficult if you don't know the right way to clean this area up. And I mean, I could talk about it, but I feel like it's better to show you than I could tell you. But you're going to use a lot of corners and you're going to have to angle the clipper a certain way. Well, that's what I do. There's multiple ways to get it done. Using a detachable clipper is probably literally the best way, but we could talk about that more when I do the video. And I also think that this back taper could have been faded out just a little bit better. I think the top could be taken down just a little bit more. It's a little bit more bulky right here. Then you have some little bit of hair right here. So the shape of the back taper matters of how you start it, and then you either fade up or you take all this bulk down and you fade down. Either way, you got to create a shape that's going to look nice with the top of the hair. All right. Anybody else? I know that was probably a little bit longer than I expected. That one was feeling a pushback. Okay. 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 Like DNS. Thank you. Anybody else want me to see the information? If not, just let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions. No problem, man. No problem. This is everything that I'm saying is for honestly when I used to do these when I used to be on the opposite side of these, I couldn't wait to get in the next day to try those things that people pointed out. So if anything, I hope it just it inspires you to get it right or get it better the next time. Mm, 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 mm. And let me see something. So did you want me to did you want me to look at this this haircut? Late for DNS? Did you want me to look at your, I DM you too. Okay, so I believe you did. So let's look at this. Mm, okay, let's look at it. I like this, and I'm gonna get it in a way. Okay, if it is enhanced, it looks real natural, which is the point. Bottom is not that bad. It blends with the front. I like this side of the taper. The left side, I mean the right side, their right side, but the left side, this side right here, I think I think the enhancements overtook that area just a little bit, or it could have just been the lighting. Because right when you turn the table, I mean the chair, it shines just a little bit on the side. Yeah, just a little bit, but it's not bad. I'm being mad picky. It's clean, and that's a real like since the hair is locked. The back taper is not much of a back taper, but you did clean it up well enough for it to still look nice and clean. And sometimes that's all that matters. Sometimes you don't have as much space that you think you will have or need, but I think you still executed that well. All right, let's look at another one. Uh, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, so this I thought I was having a hard time, but I thought this was separate pictures, but it's not. Okay. So let's look into this. All right. So this is one of those less is better. And this is what I mean. So his client he has a lighter complexion and his hair is somewhat, you could tell it's like, of course, it could be like a 3C hair texture. And to be honest, I really don't believe enhancements wasn't even needed. I think the mid fade, what it seems like happened, and Deuce or Deuce, you could tell me if I'm wrong or not. But with this fade, it seems like you went against the grain, but I'm not sure if you went with the grain at all. And the reason why I say that is because, and I was telling this to somebody else, when you have coarse hair, our hair does not just lay straight down. Our hair, it curls up and it keeps curling up. It keeps curling up. So if we never get to if we're fading up on a curl, sometimes it just stays up. But sometimes we need to come against that to cut that down and get it straight. So for me, when I see a haircut like this, I'm going with the green. I'm probably going with a one guard, either open or close at this top area, and I'm coming down to lay this hair down. And I gotta lay this hair down more because I want to see it at its maximum cleanness possibility of a real crispy blend. So that's what I would have did at first, and then I would have went and faded. I would have probably went one and a half close, one guard open, halfway, close, zero guard, probably right here. And I probably would have, if he wanted to drop, okay, I understand. But if he didn't want it to drop, I probably would have went zero guard open right here, straight across, just like how I'm doing it. and I probably would have went one guard close, laid his hair down, and lined them up. I'm not sure how his hair looked naturally without the enhancements, so I really can't say if the front didn't need it, but I definitely don't think the side needed it. His hair uh, density seems dark enough for it to still give a nice clean line. Also, when it comes to the beard lineup, I would brush left or right and line this up really well because it seems like there's a little bit overhang. Even though the hair is long, you can still brush it left and right and still get this line really nice and clean. Now, he probably wanted his beard like that, but I would have faded in just a little bit more. Most of the times I go to I'm not sure what this part is of the ear, like right above the look, like this area, literally right here is where I complete all my blends when it comes to the beard to the hair. So that's just something that I do, like a visual thing that I do. But definitely think that the front line is nice and clean. You clean up the sides. It looked like you used a little bit of pencil, but I could be wrong. But I don't think you needed this much enhancement. This right here is darker than what it is up top. I think you could have kept this whole haircut natural, and it probably would have been real nice and clean. But let me know if I'm wrong when it comes to you not brushing it down and going with the grain. Please let me know because I think it could have enhanced it even more. And y'all can say some stuff as well. You know what I mean? All right, so I'm gonna get out of this. Yeah. If anything, it's all about cohesiveness. You want it all to blend. You want it to make sense. And his size kept cooling back up. Right. Right. So that's what I'm saying. His hair texture is probably in the fours. Um and when I say that, I mean fours is like this real strong coil. So sometimes what we got to do is lay them coils down. Use a brush, get a one guard, and go down first. Not up first, but down. Lay it down, clean it up, one and a half. And then you'll see from there if you need to do it again. Sometimes I use a zero guard to lay the hair down. Even if I use a one and a half close to at the just right at the top, uh it's something that works. I don't know how, but it does. Without messing up the darkness of what the top how they want it to look. Sometimes a zero guard open going with the grain lays those coils down. But I kind of stay safe with the one guard, to be honest. But if that makes sense, please let me know. And I would love to see another haircut of yours doing that method. And I would love to see how it looks. Anybody else? And I was watching the game, but I mean, the boys are just crushing the Giants. So I got on here. Best trimmer on the market right now, bro. Ah, okay. How about this? Fib, I'm not sure if you've seen any um of my YouTube videos, but I will have to say you might need to check out my YouTube videos on what I think about the best clippers and trimmers right now. To be honest, it's hard for me to say this is the best, period. Fatal One, what's going on? So, Fib, I'm gonna show you something, and maybe I'm just gonna direct you. If you haven't seen these videos right here, my mid-year top 4 clippers, check that out, or my mid-year top 4 trimmers. Check those out. I don't have, and people think that I'm crazy for saying this, but I don't have a the best of the best. Like if somebody asks me, concise, if your barbershop was on fire, you got to grab one clipper and one trimmer, what would it be? Honestly, I'm gonna grab more than one or two. If I have the option to grab one, I can grab two. I'm putting them in my pockets. You know what I mean? But it's hard for me to say these are only two. And to be honest, it's because I can use, like I can use the the wall combo for a whole day and be completely fine with it. In the same breath, I can use my Apex and the Cyborg trimmer all day and be fine with it. Or I can use my Babyliss FX clippers and trimmers and be fine with them. Like it 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 really don't matter, to be honest. There is no best. It's just preference. That's just the best way to put it, because there's always one that you can find that the other one does as well. You just got to figure out what works best for you when it comes to how well the blade cuts, how it heats up, uh, what type of battery life, how it feels in your hand, the aesthetic, the weight of it, all of that stuff. That's up to the barber, because I like clippers that have a little weight to them. I know some people that can't stand clippers that have weight to them. So it really is up to you. Anybody else that want me to check out this stuff? You gonna make me come out of the do rag and just come here today. Oh snap. Babe, let's go snap or any effects. Des. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Des Mitchell, you gotta be uh you gotta be careful because he low key sponsored. He is sponsored by Babyliss, but he act like he not. I know he probably has like their t-shirts, their socks, their hats, but you know you gotta you gotta be careful of him. Have a few clippers and trimmers. I'm gonna rock with it. You can't just have one. Corn, yeah, I believe you. Michael M, critique my haircut, please. Michael M, send me your I asked everybody to put their IG handles on in the comment section. So if you want me to check out your channel um and your haircuts real quick, uh put it in the comments what your IG is and I'll look it over. Whoever does it first, that's who I go to, and then I'll go to the next one. Yeah, I'm really about to start messing with these buttons on the side, man, because I need to work on it.
Like, what if I like change my voice to this? Does this sound more annoying or
Should I just keep it regular? Let me know. JRL 2020 is my most used clipper. Now, are you talking about the Onyx, the upgraded one, or nah? So y'all gonna laugh at me, right? He said both. Okay. What my story on IG? I did that one today. So I'm not sure if this is the Michael M that I know, but I need to know who this is. I need your IG handle because there's a lot of Michael M's.
Don't do that voice again.
Okay, noted, Des. I got you. I got you. But you gotta stop sponsoring Babyliss, bro. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. You can't say everything babeless, bro. Babeless is nice. Don't get me wrong, but everything, bro. Everything, everything, everything. You probably will say babeless raisin. I haven't even seen one yet, bro. All right, so let me check that out. All right, so let me get out of this. I'm looking at Michael real quick, y'all. So just give me a second. All right. I think I see it now. I think I see it. Okay, okay. Okay. So I'm gonna hit pause on this. Okay. Oh, that's dope. I'm just learning how to use this more and more. All right, y'all. So we are looking at Michael M's haircut. I am going to play the video. I'm gonna see how well. Let me get there. Okay, here we go. So curly top, mid fade. Okay, this is more like a boomerang. Let me zoom in a little bit so we can really see. Sometimes when you have like lighting like this, it's really kind of hard to see it from a distance. You really got to get up close. But clean. I'm not sure how long you've been cutting, Mike, but this is not bad. Not a bad haircut. Definitely could be some improvements, but it's not a bad haircut. If anything, it just looked like you were a little bit timid to remove this weight right here. Only because I know he had a curly top. He was probably trying to make sure it didn't look detached and you was trying to keep it to blend, right? So this area for me, this area right here for me, because it gets a little bit dark right here. If you would have kept that same consistency, I think that would have looked better. And plus, this little bit of a line right here is this is like the shape of the fade right here. It's like a little bend to it. Nothing wrong with that, but let's keep it consistent all throughout. So however light it is right here, it should be light right here, and all the way back to here. And to be honest, this looks like not sure what the hair texture is, but I probably won't say a 4C, probably low fours, 4A or 3C. But this area right here, I would have cleaned this up more. Now, this is where I would have used a brush because I'm brushing to the point that you don't even probably see all these light spots, right? It would just be full, it would be just full of hair at this part. And I would have probably used a two just to clean that area up. Then I would have went against the grain, 1.5, open, halfway close. Now, this is when it comes to a curly top like this is how I would end that. And I'm gonna have to remove my headphones real quick. So this side. So this area right here that was blended up with the top, I literally would have had a one guard and graze this area and come down lightly. Come down lightly. Because now all of this hair right here would have been a nice smooth look into the fade. It would have been a nice smooth look. And let me see if I have one on my page that I can show you. Um what I'm talking about. Same type of haircut like this, but you will see that this area right here. Hold on, you guys can't even see it. This area right here, it's going to be a nice flow, a nice blend. This is the only area where sometimes things can get a little bit tricky on how a curly top to a nice mid fade. This is the area that most people got to focus on, most barbers. And then I would say secondary after that, I would work on this lineup a little bit more. I probably would have used a brush and combed it out, lined it up. I think it would have been nice and clean. Same thing with the top. I don't separate the hair too much. I use a comb and I'll just lightly get the loose hairs and line that up. But let me show you what I'm talking about. I think I have one. I'm over here searching myself instead of going straight to my profile. And I'm going to look for one that looks very close to that. No, no. Okay, so his is not twisted yet, but I'm going to show you. Okay, so this is one of my haircuts. Um, so this area right here, this is where I use a one guard and I come down right here, just so the top can blend in with the fade. Now this is like a mid high fade, but there's not much of a separation. It's still blended with the top. That's what I mean. Now this is a old how old is this? This is last year, February. So that's what I mean. Like this is a nice blend. Now I could have combed this and you would have seen it look just like this, but this is a bad picture without me having it all the way clean, combing it down. But that's what I would have did. And see, I did use enhancements, but I like using only enhancements on the outline. I don't like enhancements that go so deep into the fade. It should just be right here, and that's that, and look real natural. If I didn't tell y'all, y'all probably wouldn't have noticed. I could be wrong, but yeah. So that's what I mean by about getting that side to blend. Anybody else? I used my instant clippers on them today. That's good, right? I guess so. That's the first time you said anything that got nothing to do. Never mind. See, he done messed it up. He done messed it up. The wedge blade is underrated. I love it. I love it too, to be honest. I really do. I love it. Send me your IG. I'm sorry. Send me your IG on here in the comment section, and I will look it up. I sent another picture. Okay, so let's check that up. Let's check it out. Okay, I just want to make sure I can zoom in. All right. So Life of DNS. So you sent another pic. This is his. So let's talk about it. Looks like they wanted a low taper, some beard work, uh, enhancement has been used. Let's go with this one right here. I like it. I do. I think the only thing for me is the shape of the beard right here. Not really sure what happened to the smooth C of it. I think this might be a little bit too wide right here that you were trying to save, but I probably would have brought it in just a little bit more just to keep that nice smooth C. I don't know if if you see that, but I would have probably just would have came in just a little bit more and come straight up. The taper is a low taper, nice. There's a little bit of enhancement right here. I could tell there's a little bit right here, but I think this area right here could have been blended just a little bit more. Maybe with I'm probably gonna say a zero guard. If you're using a click method, I would say one click in to remove this. Then I'll go halfway, then completely close. But I like the transition. I like the darkness. I like how it's laid down right here. Uh, the beard is nicely lined up right here. Nice darkness. There is a, some like a transition. So I like it. I like it. I'm not sure if you use. It looks like you use the marker. I mean, not the marker, the pencil. But I like it. Now this one right here. Let me see if I can move this over a little bit. I can. Now let's zoom in. Zoom in, cuz. All right. So to me personally, I think this is just a little bit high, but I don't know where his natural line is at. But it being that high behind the ear, I'm feeling like it could have went. This looks a little dark right here. It looks like that's where his natural line is at, but I could be wrong. Can't really see much of the back taper, but that does look nice. Blends in well with the darkness. I probably would have lightened this area up just a little bit. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm tweaking. I don't know. But I'm just going off by what I see. The bottom of the beard, I probably would have brushed that or combed that down to line this up really, really nice and well. And then when it went straight up. So not that bad over there. Now this side, nice shape. Now see, honestly, I think I like this side of the shape better than this side. And but the front, this line right here is going out and then down. And honestly, that happens when our hand placement is not as sturdy as we think, or it's not lining, we're not angling it the right way. I see his point right here. If his line is right here, I know that I can come down this way and get rid of that little bit of a hump. Or if you was going to keep it natural, his front lineup should have stopped right here, and you could have came down like this. And then all of this could have been filled in and let that grow in if it grows back in. But you did use enhancements. This side looks better with the enhancements, other than this line, but I like it overall. I mean, it's a clean look, but I'm just nitpicking, just to be honest. Just nitpicking. Okay. Anybody else? Thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, Mike. You're welcome, bro. I appreciate you sending your info. All right. Little homie 954. Antoine, I got you. I got you. Yeah, let me see. All right, let's get out of this. Let me see if I got it correct. Little homie 954. Yep. Little homie 954. I see I see two pictures. Okay. I see two pictures. I'm gonna click on one. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, y'all. I feel like I need some music though. I ain't gonna hold you. I do. I feel like if y'all want me to play some music, maybe that's just me. I'm like, I love background. I love having some background noise, music, or something. All right, so let's add this in. Okay, so this is from Anton the Grand. Little homie 954. Little homie. That's a dope name. All right, so man wanted to keep it nice and dark around the C cup with a low taper, chin strap, it looks like, and look like he took it down a little bit. Uh this is clean. Y'all hear me? My bad. Somebody done called a brother and I thought I put it on do not disturb. Let me do that right now. All right. All right. So this is not bad. Not bad at all. I'm not sure what what is going on right here though. I'm not sure that was supposed to be blended, but we got some arrows. We're gonna check the next one. But all of this right here is fine. The lineup's fine. I mean, there's a little bit of hair. So this is me just critiquing, just nitpicking because I want y'all to see these things and always perform at your best. But oh well, let me turn this on. All right. So the lineup could have been just a little bit more crispier, just a little bit more, not too much, but that's just something that I see. Chin strap is not bad. They wanted, either they wanted that light or the hair is just that light and you just line it up. Not not bad at all. But this area right here, uh, I'm not sure what the rest of the haircut looks like. So let's keep going. Let's see. Okay, so this side, this area looks clean. And there's a little bit of darkness right here that could be touched up. The same right here. Now, I'll be honest. When it comes to certain C cups, if you notice this C cup is going down like this and then it curves and it starts to curve at like I don't even know how to explain this, but like it's a to me, I like my curve to start like right here. I'm curving. But this is like you put the blade straight and it looks that way. And then it's curving. Let me go back to the other one. See, this one looks like it curves more. It doesn't look like you put the blade completely straight, then curve. It looks like you already started slant and then you started curving right here. But this side, it looks straight and then you started curving. Okay. So he has a lot of hair. But I think that one side, this area if I was you, I'll look back at this and make it look like this. Back taper, low tapers, keeping his hair. Not sure if he's growing dreads or just keeping it twist. Um, it's not bad. It's clean. Definitely nice, definitely cleaned up. This side just a little bit longer than this side, and that could be due to, I mean, he's definitely has like a little bit of lightness right here. But I really can't say too much about this back taper, knowing how much space that you do not have. But there's a little bit of darkness right here. Probably would have one open or halfway. Could have got that out. But you're with a style like this, your brush is your best friend. Like I'm brushing down the whole time. Every time I cut, and every time I make a move, I got the brush with me, just like this, going brushing down and fading, because then you'll really see how well it's supposed to look. All right, so that's that one. Let's see this. So this is the front line. Front line is not bad. Like I said, it definitely could come down a line up sharper. There's a little bit of darkness right here and right here. I probably would have did a one guard completely closed and make sure, like you see where you have these strips, or I got them. I just don't even know how to name them right now. I will honestly like push them back and get my one guard and lay down, like for real, nice and smooth. And your one lineup right here is higher than this side. This side is a little bit longer. So if this is the short side, honestly, and this is probably why this side looked different than this side, I will probably line this up with this side. So you just had to come up just a little bit more on that C cup, and it would have looked just like this side. Any question? Any questions? Did you understand? Did you understand what I was saying? I hopefully you did. Yeah, this is true. If you're a beginner barber, don't use enhancements. I'm not gonna say how Desmond said it until you get your cuts down packed. Just my opinion. Yeah, I'll have to agree with that. There's nothing wrong. Let me just say this though. There's nothing wrong with learning it. Um, but I wouldn't live by it, especially as a beginning barber. I wouldn't live by it. I want to see, honestly, when I was a beginning barber, when I seen people do enhancements, I was so striving to the point like I'm going to make my haircuts look like they're enhanced without enhancements. Like that was my challenge to myself. All right, at D Martin, cut me. All right, let's see. Let's see what Martin got going on. Okay, 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 Martin. I see you. I see you, Martin. Now, I got to talk about this because I think Martin did what I was trying to explain to the young man that had a haircut that looked like this with the twist up top and then the sides right here. Now, like I said, easily could be brushed more, whatever like that, but the focus on the transition to go to this without no crazy transition, or like it just don't look right. This is how you kind of want it to look. It's not 100% perfect, nothing wrong with that, but this is kind of where you want to get to. Lineup is enhanced, it's nice, but I will have to say that and this is all about technique when at this point, like knowing that this is dark and comes up a little bit indent, then here, that's like razor work, but the enhancements bled too far over, and it should just hit the line. there is a certain way to hold any enhancement gun or just doing enhancement period to not make it seem like it's bleeding down. If anything, I know people sometimes that the enhancement look like it's going up with within the shape of the fade. I'm not sure if you use enhancement or you use a brush. Sometimes a brush can do this too. But when I use a brush, I tap and slide up. Tap, slide up. I don't tap and go back. I don't do that. It's up. And then you brush it in up. Trust me. If you never tried that, try it and it'll work well. Front line, crispy, hands down, definitely nice and clean. He did that. Uh I'm being real picky. I'm not sure. I would have to see this nice and brushed and combed down. But this area right here, let me see if you guys see what I can see. Okay. This area right here, uh, it looked like it could be blended out with the blade open. This is where I pull out my fast feeds or my masters, and then I just try to get this smooth like butter. But he has coil hair, as you guys see the small little curls. And this is why you got to go with the grain and lay it down sometimes, and then still fade up going against the grain. Like you got to do both sometimes when it comes to like coil hair. But I would love to see this like all the way brushed and combed out because you could definitely tell that it looked like it got twisted, but the ending of the brushing didn't happen. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This is just me stating my opinion. All right, let's see. Let's see this. This is nice and clean. The enhancements is just enough. I wouldn't go too much, but this is nice and clean. I would say this one side looks a little bit better than this one side. It looked like you could have came up just a little bit more. It looked like you went here and then down when you probably could have just went straight across just a little bit more. Just so little things like that, yo. It can affect the fade. This is clean, but this is darker than this area. I will brush this area down. He has coil hair, and it seems like most of your clients do have coil hair. Nothing wrong with it, but get a comb or a brush, and at the end, brush it all the way down, see what that looks like, and go from there. But I will say I do like the blend. It is a nice transition. There's little things that could be tweaked on, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, not sure. Um, to me, this doesn't look completely straight across, but it could be where his natural hairline is. But again, it seems like the left side of your client is where you come and dip down, but you still could have came and went up a little bit more, and it looked just like this. So your right side is really nice and clean and strong. But if I was you, I'll work on my left side. Not sure what side you start on with, but whatever you do to the right side, do the same exact thing to the left side. Okay, so now this, I'm assuming this is a low fade because I'm still seeing some hair right here, and it's kind of getting blend up more as you go up. Enhancements is way too dark right here, then it's light, then it's dark again. The inconsistency of that. And again, I'll probably brush and comb. There's dark spots right here that could have been cleaned up, probably with a one guard. All of this area looks like a one guard could blend this out, blend this out nice and well. But top is cool. I Me personally, I like shampooing my clients. Some of my clients have dry scalp as well. Everybody probably has somebody that has dry scalp. This is when I'll try to sell a product. Um, but the darkness, this is a little bit dark right here, but it's the front line's clean. The fade could have been better, and just a little bit too much with the enhancement. I'll look at one more of his. Like, I'm not gonna stay long on this one, but clearly way too much enhancement. Way too much enhancement. Sometimes when you keep it nice and natural and line it up nice and sharp, it actually looks better than trying to do stuff like this. And the C cup right here definitely could have been better. And this fade right here. See, this is where uh I was probably start sometimes with a client, they want a low fade. Sometimes I don't start with a zero. Honestly, I'll start with a blade open right here. I'll go halfway and I'll go completely closed. And then I'll get the bottom and clean that up. But that allows me to control the consistency of how the bottom of the fade looks. So sometimes you might, you know, take a chance, do something different, and see how it'll help you. Not completely terrible, but the only thing that's really terrible about this is just the enhancement. It's too much overuse of the enhancement. I would say same thing here, especially in the front. It's light right here, dark right here, dark right here. Now, see, me, I wouldn't suggest this client to even get a low taper. I would have got a mid to a high taper due to the fact that his hair is light. I probably would have just moved it bald right here and down and faded right here with a blade open. Then I would have got my 1.5 guard right here, 1 guard, and then 0 guard to clean that up. And then he would have had a nice strong line with a nice C cup that probably would have stopped like right here. Instead of trying to, because if he has light areas like this and I could tell they're light, I think it'll look better if the fade, I mean, if the taper was higher when somebody has light sides on their C cup. But just a little bit too much enhancement in the front area as well. But I appreciate you. I'm not going nowhere, y'all. I'm just turning some music on. Hold on. 'Cause I can't. Yeah, I'll probably say I'm doing the most. I'm not doing the most. All right, let's see what the comment section is saying. Yeah. Thanks. See, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. No problem. Nice cut. How long? Hair grippers. Yeah, hair grippers. Thank you, bro. I could not even think about that when I was saying it. I bet he did that bit. See, this is what I'm talking about. Stop, yo. Don't look at Desmond's comments, y'all. He gonna talk about Babeless this whole time. Yeah, the Masters would have definitely. Yep. I agree. I don't know why, but I struggle with high tapers versus low tapers, which are pretty easy for me. Well, high tapers, honestly, it's a little bit more work. Low tapers, how can I say this? Well, no, I take that back. Low tapers sometimes can take more work than a high taper. Um, High tapers so much matter more on the head shape than sometimes low tapers. Excuse me. Low tapers really don't really matter of the head shape in a sense, but I would say high tapers do, because if you do a high taper a certain way, it can look funny, to be honest. But a low taper, you can really get away with any type of low taper, to be honest. Jasmine, you're all over the place. Right. That's what I'm saying. What is the best trimmer and shaver out right now? I said this earlier. I was like, check out my videos. I did like a top 4 clipper and trimmer, but I really don't have a best trimmer. to be honest. I have like three I like, and they're all like number one. So forgive me if I really can't give you just like one, because one day I could say sabers, one day I could say cyborgs, one day I could say instincts, one day I could say babeless, one day I could say TOBX, one day I could say cocoa trimmers. Like it don't matter. I could rock either one of them. All right, so stop playing. I'm getting logged in. No, I know that one. Hmm. No. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna turn it down though. Yeah, I just need to look. Looking for a shaver. Okay, so if you're looking for, all right, I'm good now. I apologize. Uh, you holding any barber expos in the near future? Yo, you know what's crazy? I can't say that I am in the near future, but that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Definitely a thought that crossed my mind. So yeah, damn, you're not going to spend no money anyhow. Why ask? Well, do I? No, I was selling some stuff, but it basically all got sold. I got like one thing left, I believe. Yeah, I got one thing left. Everything else got sold. Instant clipper, Faber, or Gold FX Boost trimmer. Instinct trimmer, Saber, or Gold FX. Both, all of them. Looking for a shaver are nice, but slightly too heavy. Otherwise, it's amazing. I like Babyless and Stylecraft. So you're looking for a shaver that has some not that much weight to it. That's nice and light. I would probably say the Stylecraft Rebel or JB Pro new shaver called a Shadow. I'm about to do a review on it soon. It might come out tomorrow, to be honest. But if you're looking for something that's powerful and light, yeah, Babyless. Most of their shavers they have some weight to them. So yeah, Babyless UV shaver. Never used it. Never used it, to be honest. But I heard some good things about it, so I really can't say much about that one. All right, I think I got everybody that put their IG. I'll probably do two more. Yeah, it's 11:30. I'll do two more and go from there. We'll end the night with that. If you want me to check out your page, but hopefully I'm helping y'all out. Hopefully y'all getting something from this because I just want to get back. I want to help any way that I can. And Dominic, you also like what is your budget too? You saying you're looking for a shaver. Uh, knowing your budget matters too. Like we always, you know, it's hard to say what's the best. I mean, whatever your budget whatever your budget is, you got whatever, then I can tell you what's the highest price. What do you think about the FX1 set coming out? I think a lot. I think a lot about it, to be honest. I'm curious. I'm curious. I have questions. I definitely have questions, and I talked to a few people about it. I made a comment and on Dennis' page, and he commented back. I said I got questions. He said he got answers. So, um, I'm honestly excited about it. I can't wait to see what these tools do in the industry. I'm curious. I'm curious about how the battery works in the clipper, trimmer, and the shaver, how that affects, the power in each and every last one of them, all of that, you know. Like I'm just curious. Like, what's the battery life on them? Are we getting to a place where battery life don't matter? Like if y'all really think about it, most of these new clippers and trimmers are now averaging like 3 hours, right? And there's only a few companies that give you a clipper or trimmer without a dock or without a charger. Well, nah, all of them come with a charger, but without a charging dock. And I think a charging dock is more better to have because it's like automatic to put it back into a dock more than bending over trying to find a wire through all the other thousand wires you have. They're trying to find it to charge it. You're going to be like, you know what, I'll charge it at the end of the day or I'll do it later. Just being honest, you know what I mean? So having a dock, you got something that's 3 hours long, like we're really not suffering with battery life. We're more so now looking for performance type of motor, what type of blades it's coming with, how does it feel on the hand, is it light, is it heavy, all of that stuff. Like we look more to that than battery life now. Now we do go crazy when the battery life, especially when it comes to charging, is doesn't go hand in hand. Like if it's 3 hours, I think 90 minutes charge time should be the max. But if you got 3 hours of a runtime, but the charge time is like 2 hours or 3 hours, it's like, what's the point? Yeah, I don't play that. Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on a low pro set. Yeah, see, and you know what? That's the not to say that's the only one that I want to try. That and the shaver, but I'm curious about the Gold FX clipper more than the Gold FX trimmer. Um, I think the low pro is giving something more different than the Gold FX ones is. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. All right, anybody else? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and get ready for early morning. But like I said, I'll take two more. I'll take two more. But if not, I appreciate y'all hopping on here. I want that new blade that's coming on the loop. That's it. Yeah, that blade. That's when it comes to Babeless, and Daz, I know you know when I'm talking about that. It's like I'm looking for a new blade by Babeless, and it's been honestly, I could probably say it's been since 2019 since they came out with a new blade. The wedge blade to me kind of doesn't count because they had that already. If you really went way back and see their history, they had that already. But I'm talking about like something that they never had. And Stylecraft came out with some blades a lot faster than some companies. So I'm glad that Babeless got on the bandwagon. I ain't gonna say the bandwagon, but I'm just glad they got in that lane of new clipper blades. So yeah. Yeah, I know it's smaller. I know it's smaller, but I think when the rubber one comes, with rubber grip, that's when I'll get curious about the FX clipper. I don't want the barbell filling clipper. I want the rubber grip one. I only like the Boost Plus because it got the rubber grip. It only makes sense to get Babyliss with the rubber grip to me. But yeah. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Yeah, I don't like the barbell either. I don't know what is up with this. They this trying to play some real trap music. Oh, listen no trap. I love the boost though. Yeah, yeah. Boost is fire. Hands down, downloading this song. That's a nice G. Okay. Anybody else? I guess not. I think I got everybody's, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get going, y'all. I appreciate y'all hopping on the live. Make sure y'all subscribe, y'all. If y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all subscribe. I'm trying to tell you, we are close to 5K, and I have the box. And I already have the box. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but we got some stuff. I'll show y'all a few things. Stuff in here. Got some. I do a flipper and trimmer. I'll be honest. I don't know how this got in here, but I ain't getting rid of this. No. No. Hold this back up. I don't know who put this in here. But these bad boys, these are old school. I don't know if y'all know about these Asta speed lines. Never used them. Never used them. I don't know how they got in that box though. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, yeah, I have some stuff, y'all. I am. So it's up to you. Make sure that you subscribe to her brother's page. And once I hit that 5K, it's gonna be ready. So, and I'm gonna try to get some, I will tell y'all this. I'm trying to get some blades. I don't know if y'all know who Var the Barber is, but I'm trying to get one of his blades to give away. That would be stupid. And I might get a if you don't know my homeboy Jay Blends, I might get his clipper. I'm just letting y'all know. Be honest. So I have some stuff. There's gonna be some stuff in there. What do you think about the DLC 2.0 blade? I think that's the best overall blade that Babyliss has. When I say best overall, I mean it's probably it's the safest blade for everybody. Kids, older people, it's the safest blade to me. Now, when you talk about Graphite 2.0, when you talk about Graphite 2.0, the rose gold, the original gold effects, the gold 2.0, the chameleon blade, all those are some most of them are hitters, and they're not all around. But the DLC 2.0 blade, I do like that one. Antoine, I appreciate that. Cattle Barber, I appreciate that too. Yeah, if Zero Gap right, it is a good blade, but I don't even. I think I got a Zero Gap, but I don't even think I Zero Gap mines, to be honest. I'll check tomorrow. But I don't even know if I use it anymore. I think I use the Graphite 2.0. That's probably one of my favorite blades to use. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all getting on here with a brother, and you know, we're gonna keep doing this every Sunday. We're gonna do this every Sunday. I'm gonna try to Sunday evenings around 10 o'clock. Town vacay. I'm probably not gonna do it. Just being honest. But if I'm home, I'm gonna do it. So I appreciate y'all hopping on, and yeah, hit me up on IG. I'm gonna follow some of y'all that I looked up. I apologize if I ain't follow y'all just yet, but I will. I'll follow y'all. Give me a follow back, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate y'all. Keep grinding. Keep doing what you got to do. Keep elevating, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all like that.